Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your messages from your ancestors. So I hope you are doing well. Now please remember those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. If you're interested in the cards that I'm using, I have reviewed every deck and I will leave you a link in the description box below so you can check out the cards and acquire them if you want to. Now what do we have for my Gemini Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear from their ancestors? So we have card 16, Merak, embrace oneness with the universe. We then have Translucence, card 33, love the darkness. And card 31, Solitude, alone but not lonely. Let me put my oracle deck to the side so I can talk to you about those cards. Okay, so the message I'm getting from your ancestors here is that you are disconnected in some way, shape or form, and there is a need to do some shadow work, do some personal reflection in order to be able to reconnect with the flow of life, just generally speaking. The card Love the Darkness 33 diminishes to 6, which is harmony after having overcome a change. And it talks about basically doing the shadow work, going within, taking the time out and going within yourself, trying to find out what do you want out of life, you know, or how do you feel about a certain person, or how do you feel about the direction your life is taking, for instance. We're talking about very deep questions and what you need in order to be fulfilled and happy. And so the advice from your ancestors is saying this is now the time to do this kind of work, to reflect, to maybe address a problem, a wound that's not been healed is another thing I'm hearing right now. And also remembering that when you do this kind of work and you look at your thoughts, you look at your emotions and feelings, you know, even the one that you've buried deeply, in a non-judgmental way. This is all about really looking at what's within you. Because if you look in a non-judgmental way, you will find the answer. You will know what you need to do in order to feel fulfilled in life. But there is that necessity to do that so that you may reconnect, because you've got embrace oneness with the universe. At the moment, you are not in flow with life, and you're feeling disjointed, disconnected. When you do this and you heal whatever needs to be healed, or you acquire the knowledge that you need in order to find the right path in life, you'll then be able to co-create with the universe. We can only manifest things when we are at one with the universe, when we are, you know, when we go with the flow, when we vibrate at a higher energy. And so in order to do that, this is what the advice is. And there's also the card of Solitude, alone but not lonely. The desire to, it's not the desire, excuse me, it's the need to be on your own, so that you may do this shadow work, and also so that your ancestors may communicate with you, you know, give you downloads, speak to you, because unless you retreat from all of the distractions of the world, whether we're talking about, you know, working like crazy, going out with people so that you don't have to think about things, social media, watching films, anything that occupies your mind and stops you from actually really looking within and healing something that needs to be healed, for instance. This is the card of that. This is really saying, you know, take this time out, we are with you, you will not feel lonely, you need to take the time out so we can contact you. So let me delve into the messages with my tarot deck. And so clarify those messages for my Gemini Aquarians, please. So we have the Tower, Major Arcana, the Nine of Pentacles. These two cards came out for the Aquarius reading, so if you've got Aquarius in your chart, you may want to check this out. And then how beautiful, you've got the Sun, another Major Arcana. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, we have the Five of Wands. Yes, I'm unsurprised to see this. So the fives represents change or challenges, and a change becomes a challenge when we fight it. Okay, when we embrace it, when we're in the flow, then it's just a change, an opportunity to grow. And you see this card of embrace oneness with the universe, and I was saying I'm getting the message that you are disconnected, disjointed. Wands is fire energy, so passion, desire, your spirit. The Five of Wands talks about frictions, discordances, may talk about competition, but in this reading here, this is really the card of saying you are internally conflicted about something, which is at the root of your disconnection from the source, from the universe, from God, whoever you work with. And, you know, if there's inner conflicts, it comes from things that are unresolved, and it's the desire, the need to spend some time looking within. So we have this Tower here. Now you've got two Major Arcana out of 4, which is 50% of the cards in Tarot. And Major Arcana to me as a Tarot reader represented the direct intervention of your spirit team, in this case your ancestors, nudging you in the right direction, or providing you with a relationship, an event, a situation that's going to make you evolve, whether it needs to be on the mental, spiritual, emotional plane. And also, these cards, when they appear, they represent a bigger impact on your life path. The minors are more dealing with the day-to-day situations. Now, the Tower is neither negative nor positive. This is a card that says that something abrupt is going to happen. It's a sudden change. Something that really catches you unaware. You did not see it coming. It rocks your world. This is no small feat. Sometimes it's something that destroys something that was not built on strong foundations and needed to be destroyed. And sometimes the Tower happens when we are getting too comfortable in the situation or refusing to see that the situation doesn't serve us anymore, and we stay there for fear of change, for comfort reasons, whatever the case may be, no judgment here. And so your spirit team intervenes and go, right, okay, you need to move. That's what the Tower is. And the Tower happens for us, not to us. And sometimes we don't see it immediately, but when we look back, like let's say 6 months later, we understand why this Tower had to happen. So it can be, a bit of news that, shatters your world. It can be some kind of a loss. It can be someone revealing their true colors. Whatever the case may be, this is something you know. When your Tower comes in, you will know. But it is really beautiful outcome. You can see why this is happening for you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun, two incredibly beautiful cards, very positive cards. The 9 represents achievement and attainment in Tarot, and Pentacle is earth energy. So we're talking the physical realm. So home life, the buildings, relationships within, jobs, anything to do from promotion, raise, offers, starting a business, and education, developing your skills. So the Nine of Pentacles talks about having worked long and hard at something, giving it the time, the effort, the energy, the sweat, all of the above, and having honed your skills and getting to that point where you are prosperous and abundant on your own 2 feet, not needing anyone. And it gives you that inner glow of self-confidence because you know that you don't need anyone else for that. You know that you are the sovereign of your life. You manifest what you want, you know how to do that. And you are prosperous and abundant. And again, prosperity and abundance do not have to be financial, they can be emotional. And so this is what happens when you do the shadow work. When you go within and you find out what you want, what you need, or when you heal a wound that you'd buried because you didn't want to deal with it. This then brings you this Nine of Pentacles, because then you embrace the universe, source, God, and you co-create. And you bring about this state of, confidence, abundance that you deserve. And then you have the Sun. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. This is the best card in the deck. The Sun is the super positive card. This is warmth. revitalization, joy, success, victory, everything good basically. So this is saying that this tower, when it happens, is going to bring about so much happiness or victory and success. This will be the end of your internal conflict. It really is you having done the work in order to move forward and reach that point of just sheer contentment and happiness in life. You know, manifesting the life that you desire or the relationship you desire, because you are co-creating with the universe, because you are not broken anymore. You know, you're not burying things, you're not leaving things unattended, is what I'm hearing. And your ancestors will guide you through this work, through this shadow work that you are required to do. And this is going to bring about so much happiness in your life. That's really nice to see. So I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of messages. Can we have some final messages from my Gemini ancestors, please? This card wanted to come, so I'll take it. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. You see, this is the second card you get with a message about embrace oneness with the universe. Trust the universe. It's your ancestors saying, we've got your back. You know, just do the work. Face what you need to face. And this is going to be a very, very positive outcome for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have take a breather. Last quarter moon in Cancer. So if you do some little rituals or visualization and you need to focus on, having faith basically that things are going to get better for you, then first quarter moon will be the right time to do it. And if you need to release and take a breather, the last quarter moon will be the right time for you. Take a breather, take the time out. Unplug, take the time in solitude. All of the messages are echoing, even the colors echo. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a beautiful month and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.